Hey goddesses, how you doing? I hope your day is fabulous. Look, today we're going to talk about why complaining dilutes our magic. And this is one of the most potent and powerful ways that we actually undermine our own power and our own manifestations is we complain. Now, let me break it down for you, right? Okay, so let's say you want to feel stronger and more confident in your life. And so you set up, honey, you got the new moon, baby. You waited to like right around the new moon. You even did it on a Tuesday. So you got into that Mars energy of taking charge and moving forward. Honey, you got all your crystals in order. You got your black tourmaline, so it just clears out any energy that doesn't serve you. Honey, you did it all, right? Yeah, but you did it all, okay? And now, the next day you walk into a situation where someone really irritates you and you talk to someone else about how they irritate you, how they just frustrate you, how you just can't stand them because they just get on your nerves. What you have just done is you've made yourself powerless. Now, how did I make myself powerless? I gave someone else control over me. And I know it's not the easiest thing to do, goddesses. I know. But here's the truth. If we want to walk in our power, we've got to start calling ourselves out lovingly on some of these things and saying, you know what? When I say this person irritates me, what I'm really saying is I've given this person the power to irritate me. Not that it means the irritation goes away, but it does mean that we begin to acknowledge that we have power in that situation. And then once we acknowledge that we have power, then we get to decide how we want to respond when someone says or does something, right? So the issue is this: where our attention goes, our energy flows. And so if we allow someone to get us to the place where we are constantly complaining, we are actually undermining our own power, our own ability to change our situation. We're saying to the universe, this person is more powerful than me. They have power over my emotions. They have power over how good I allow myself to feel. They have power over me. And then we go and do spell work to say, I want to walk in my power. But every time we complain, we're actually taking power from what we want to manifest, and we're giving it to what we don't want to manifest. And once again, beautiful goddesses, look, healers, spiritualists, my occultists, my witches, I am not saying that we just ignore these feelings. But what I am saying is that we get really honest with ourselves and we go, you know what? I can't give this there and then expect to manifest this here. And I've got to really start practicing finding more constructive ways to deal with the moments that I feel powerless, or I feel overwhelmed, or I feel angry because someone else is doing something in my experience. I've got to find ways and commit to doing things to help me to process that energy, but at the same time, allow me to stand in my power, right? Okay? All right, goddesses, that's it, and that's all. Now, you going out here, you have a magical day on purpose.